A special afternoon greetings to you. This is just a quick thought for you, and I hope that it will be a source of inspiration to you and encourage you as you keep on pushing forward. The thought is the desire versus the prayer. And actually, my sermon that I preached on Sunday was this very sermon. So if you didn't hear that sermon, I would encourage you to go back. I think I shared it on Sunday, the prayer versus the desire. And it is based on Satan desire to have you. That's what Jesus told Peter right after he gave them the encouragement and the promises of what will happen in their ministry and in their future. Then right then in Luke 22, Jesus said to Peter, Simon, Simon, Satan hath desired to have you, that he may sift you as wheat. But Jesus said, but I have prayed for you, that your faith will not fail. Let me tell you this. When there is something special in your life, you become a prime target of the devil. Anytime that God has planned and purpose for your life and he has breathed that into your spirit and you become aware of it, then the devil is out like a roaring lion trying to devour you, because he does not want God's plan and purpose to be fulfilled in your life. So Satan desires to have you. That's what Jesus said to Peter. But I have prayed for you that your faith will not fail. Now, I want you to note something that Jesus did not say Peter will not falter, but the prayer was that he would not fail. So even though you may have your struggles by the onslaught of the enemy, even though he comes hitting at you time and time again, the prayer is holding. And the reason you are still standing today is because Jesus did pray for you like he prayed for Peter. He prayed in John 17 for all of us that God would not take us out of the world, but he would keep us from the evil that's in the world. So my thought for you today is the devil desire to have you, to sift you as wheat. But, and here is where it's important, but Jesus has prayed for you that your faith will not fail. And here is the conclusion in that thought. And he said, and when you are converted, go strengthen your brethren. That means when you have come through all of your battles, after the devil has beaten upon you, after he has tried to wear you down, after he has hit you time and time again, the prayer will still hold that your faith will not fail. So as you assess your own challenges, what you have been through, how many times the devil has thrown blows at you, how many times you have faltered, and I want you to bear this in mind, even though you falter, that does not mean you have failed. Peter is a prime example. After he had denied that he knew Christ, after he had felt the guilt of walking away from Christ and he was crucified, he divorced himself from the disciples and he went back to fish. But because there was something in him and he was only a prime target of the devil, Jesus went back to find him right by the sea where he called him the first time. My friends, you may have found yourself where you started, back drifted. You may have faltered, but I promise you, you have not failed. And that good thing that God has placed in your heart, in your life as your purpose, his plan for your life, it has not died. You know why? Before he called you, before he placed that purpose on your life, he knew everything you would go through as part of your journey. Yet, in his omniscience, yet in his foreknowledge, yet in his power, yet in his ability to sustain you with grace, he still placed that thing in you. That means he purposed that it will come to fruition. Doesn't mean you're not going to be hit left and right by the devil, but the purpose will stand. The devil desires to have you that he may sift you as wheat, but I prayed for you that your faith will not fail. And when you are converted, in other words, when you come out of the mire, when you come back on top, when you get out of the struggles, you'll have a bigger, greater testimony to share with others. All right? So your struggles are only part of your journey They will build you up. The desire versus the prayer. The devil desire to sift you, but Jesus' prayer to hold you, that your faith will not fail. That's my thought for you today. Be blessed and be encouraged. It's not over. Purpose still stands.